Hey Virgo, welcome to my channel, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. In today's reading, I'm taking a look into your month of December 2025. I'm going to do two separate spreads in the same video, of course. I will provide timestamps where you can skip around if you want. The first spread is going to be dedicated to your romantic love life for December, and the second spread is going to be dedicated to all the other stuff that could be going on in your life in the month of December, okay? So just a friendly reminder to please only take what resonates, as I do get pretty nosy in my readings. I don't hold back and I don't sugarcoat. So just accept what aligns and what doesn't. Leave it for your Virgo neighbor. All right, so let's begin. Please tap into the energy of Virgo today. What do we have for Virgo in their love life for December 2025, please? 8-card spread for Virgo. 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my vivacious Virgos. All right, so the person playing a key role in your love life in December, how will they feel about you throughout the month? We have the World card. This is fixed energy coming through. Their intentions towards you. We have the Ace of Wands. That's fire energy coming through. Their behavior and actions towards you all month long. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Nice. I like that. For some of you, this is a brand new person. For others, this is a person you already know going into the month of December, and things just start to feel like they're becoming more grounded, more structured, more serious in nature. I like it. All right, let's take a look at your feelings before I get too excited. How does Virgo feel about this person throughout December? The Three of Cups. You're celebrating something here. You're clinking drink glasses with this person. You're feeling merry. You're really feeling good. For some of you, you and this person may be celebrating, a triumphant victory or something like that. If you guys went through some sort of situation together and you guys are like celebrating the fact that you guys were able to like accomplish something together. I'll know more as I dive deeper and clarify. What is the potential blockage for Virgo this month? We have we have the Page of Swords, air energy. And Virgo's most likely outcome in their love life for December, we have the Ace of Cups. This is beautiful. Virgo, it feels like a brand new relationship is being created for some of you, and for others, the maintenance of a relationship. For some reason, I can't seem to freaking get my words out. And I do have the Page of Swords in the blockage, which is connected to Gemini energy, and Gemini's ruler is Mercury, along with your planet ruler, which affects communication, how words are conveyed, how we express ourselves. So in December, Virgo, either you or your person, or the both of you, might struggle from time to time with how you guys are conveying your thoughts. Might be open to misunderstandings. Just be mindful of that in December, things look really good in your love life, but there could be some moments where, did they really mean it that way? Or, did I really get my thought across? Or are they misunderstanding me? Like that sort of thing could be the biggest blockage that you guys could have this month in your love life. But when it's, a page energy, it doesn't feel like it's that major. What is Virgo's advice this month? We have the Two of Wands. You got a decision to make. What's the overall energy for Virgo this month? The Knight of Cups. Now, with the overall energy for you this month in your love life being the Knight of Cups, that is very clear that romance is going to be a top priority. All right, there's someone heading your way with their heart wide open for you, Virgo. And you're over here like, come on. You feel good about it. Something feels really good. Now, influencing that Knight of Cups is the Ten of Cups. So Virgo, it feels like in December, someone's either A, falling in love with you once things get off the ground, or B, is already in love with you, but the relationship is becoming more solidified, more stable, more clear on the long-term plans. All right, so let me just break this down. But yeah, Ace of Cups is a pretty good outcome if you ask me. All right, let's first start with the overall energy, okay? Because we got the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Cups heading your way this month. That's a lot of water, so you could be dealing with a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio, or they have it strongly in their natal chart, or you do. Clarify the Knight of Cups, Ten of Cups. Clarify that Knight of Cups, Ten of Cups. For some of you, there could be a family dinner, whether you're being invited to a family dinner or you're inviting them. Six of Pentacles, Earth energy, and the Sun and the Page of Wands. Virgo, this looks really, really good. It feels like in December, someone's going to be extra generous with you. The Six of Pentacles to the Sun comes out when someone's feeling jovial, someone's feeling generous, someone's feeling giving. And it came out with that Page of Wands right underneath that. There's a lot of enthusiasm off of this reading already. And I just started. This could tell me a couple different things. The first is you may be in the honeymoon stage with someone and things are really intensifying, getting exciting, and really people starting to introduce each other to family and friends. Or you and this person are already past that stage, but there's some sort of new layer of optimism that has been infusing this relationship, or will infuse this relationship in December. Like I said earlier, if there could have been some sort of hiccup that you guys had to go through together to see how you handle problems together, see if you guys can solve problems without having to make the problems bigger, that's for someone here. So let's clarify this person's feelings, because with the World card being this person's feelings and seeing the direction of the other spread, that's telling me that this person may be feeling like you guys are reaching some sort of milestone this month. Because sometimes the World can be a little bit, you know, confusing in what direction it's talking about. Because sometimes the World card can talk about a chapter closing between two people and people part ways. But this one feels like a milestone. Someone here may be traveling with you this month. Or someone has to travel to come see you. If this is someone that you're talking to at a distance. We have Judgment. And we have the Strength card right underneath that. Now, the Strength card shows up when someone feels that the person that they're connecting to gives off how can I explain this? It's like whomever this person is, they feel like you carry yourself with a lot of confidence, a lot of strength, a lot of loyalty to yourself and to the people in your life. It's like their observation of you right now is really matching what they're looking for. They're not like judging you per se, but the judgment as their feelings clarified by the World card and the Strength card does tell me that this person is using their judgment, and so far they're really liking what they're seeing. And I got the Emperor right here. The Emperor shows up in someone's feelings when someone's ready to take control over something, ready to show up and take the lead. Don't focus too much on the gender of the card. You know, we all carry masculine and feminine energy. But this is all four major arcana showing up in this person's feelings feed position. And the Ace of Wands as intentions, that's striking while the iron is hot. The Ace of Wands as intentions, based off of what I'm seeing here with their actions being the Ten of Pentacles and the outcome being the Ace of Cups, tells me that someone doesn't want something to fly by. Someone doesn't want to miss their boat, miss their shot. Just strike while the iron is hot. Clarify Virgo's feelings. With the Three of Cups being your feelings, this could be someone that you've been like dating for a couple of months and things are starting to build up. Six of Wands, the Hermit, and the Four of Swords. Now the Hermit is you. Some of you Virgos may have spent November being a little bit quiet, kind of keeping to yourself with that Four of Swords, the Hermit, working on recovery, working on healing, working on bettering your life. Because a lot of Virgos, you guys like to go inward and be private when you've got some growing you want to do within yourself. Virgos love to improve themselves. You love to work on you. We all have work to do on ourselves, but you guys see it as something that actually excites you. Virgos really do like to look at what they're doing that may be interfering with their growth and work on it. And with the Six of Wands clarifying your feelings towards this person, that's Jupiter and Leo, it feels like in December, you're digging this person's attention, you're feeling rested, you're feeling refreshed, you're ready to put yourself out there. If this is someone new that you're meeting in December. If this is someone that you already know, something may have needed a little time to get off the ground, and I feel like it's mostly because of you. You're kind of coming in as somebody here that wants someone to meet you at your best, or to give to a relationship when you're feeling your best. And you may have felt like in November or previously you weren't showing up the way that you want them to see you. Okay? And for others, this is someone new that you're meeting in December, and you're meeting this person right after you took some necessary time out for yourself. And you're feeling good, and you're really enjoying the romantic attention that you're getting. Oh man, Virgo, I like this reading a lot. I like it. It's been a while since I felt such light-hearted, carefree energy off of you. Lately, your readings have been like serious mode, which kind of confirms with what we see here with the Hermit and the Four of Swords. When a Virgo wants to correct something in their life, you will be disciplined. You've got that disciplined nature to, you know, ignore invites out to parties, ignore invites out for a date if you're feeling like your time is most suitable alone with your own self. Okay? You've got that discipline, but it looks like in December you're like, I'm ready to go out. I'm ready to clink glasses, 2-for-1 Long Island iced teas. I'm ready to flirt. I'm ready to get some attention, get some action. You're just coming in very sociable, and I like that side of you. You hear that? It's like a lot of birds nearby. I have birds, but they're downstairs in the living room, so they shouldn't be heard up here. All right, so let's clarify this person's intentions. Come on, camera, quit being wonky. I gotta adjust the settings. I swear, it's a new camera. It should not be blurry. Clarify the Ace of Wands as this person's intentions. Someone here wants a family. Someone here wants a long-term commitment. We have the Nine of Wands, and then we have the Chariot on the bottom with the Ace of Cups. So Virgo, you've got someone that wants to strike while the iron is hot, but this is also somebody here that is protective over themselves. And I already picked up on that energy when I saw the Emperor earlier. Okay? So you got someone that wants to move forward with that Chariot, and the direction that they are wanting to take that Chariot is the Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups. But I am getting that this person is someone that doesn't want to get hurt by you. And they may have moments where they're concerned about whether you want to feature with them or not. And that could be why that Page of Swords is in the blockage. You may have inadvertently, or you may inadvertently in the month of December, give off vibes that you just want to wait and see. Excuse the freaking sticker. YouTube flags naked nudity. Or naked nudity, really. Naked butts. Anywho, with the Six of Swords and the Three of Wands showing up, there does seem to be some sort of calm transition to something. Okay. Now, the Three of Wands shows me someone running to an airport. And the Six of Swords is my travel card. So for some of you, there could be travel involved with this person and you in the month of December, whether they live at a distance or you guys are taking a trip together. I am getting someone inviting someone to meet family. It is the holiday season if you celebrate, so that could be what's going on here, because I had the Four of Wands right underneath that. Let me clarify that Page of Swords. Wasn't ready for that. Was not ready for that. Page of Pentacles. So diving into the Page of Swords, the Page of Pentacles came out. Pages in tarot talk about messages, messengers. It also talks about underdeveloped opportunities, underdeveloped seeds, underdeveloped emotions and opportunities. So with it repeatedly showing up in the blockage position, there's something that is underdeveloped between the two of you, or someone is messaging someone, whether verbally or non-verbally, in a way that's leaving someone else feeling confused about what someone is trying to get at. So I do feel like communication might be a little bit iffy in the month of December. But if someone knows this in advance, they could be more prepared for it. You know, be more ready. Tell me more about the blockage for Virgo and this person. Think of pages as like children, underdeveloped children, not growing, staying emotionally stunted. You know, that's pages when it's in the blockage position. But in this situation, it feels like you guys' communication with each other needs more growth, needs more developing. okay? The attraction is there, the romantic feelings are there, the desire to move forward is there, but it's the communication that still needs more developing is what it kind of tells me. Tell me more about the blockage. Queen of Pentacles, that's Virgo's court card. And then I got the Six of Cups right on the bottom. And then I see the Ten of Swords. For some of you Virgos, since this is your court card, you may be struggling with a past hurt, whether they were the direct hit or it was something else or someone else. Okay, remember how over here we have the Four of Swords and the Hermit, and I mentioned that you may have previously, up to the month of December, spent some time solo. This could be confirming what I said earlier, where for some of you, this is a new person in your life, and you were spending the last few months or so recovering from a past betrayal, a past heartache, a past breakup, or for some of you, that's the hiccup well, that's a really big hiccup if you ask me. So maybe hiccup is the wrong choice of word. Maybe for some of you, you and this person went through some sort of obstacle in how you communicate with each other. It may have caused a huge, breakdown in you guys' connection. And that could be also why the Judgment card is here. Resurrecting something from the dead. I don't feel like that's for the majority of you though. For a lot of you, this does feel like it's a new energy, but I'll let you decide whether this is someone that you're breathing life back into the relationship with in December after you guys, had some time to think. Four of Swords, but I feel like the majority of you, this does feel new. It does feel new. And that you're still recovering from whatever this is, and you're trying to give to this person in a new way. All right, so let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles as this person's desire and action. Then I see the Ten of Pentacles again. Virgo, you've got someone that sees a future with you. I just need to see if you're on the same page, because you do have the Two of Wands as your advice, indicating that you're possibly the one that makes the final decision. Like this person has this realization before you do. You might be a little bit slower at, feeling ready. And that's okay. That's okay. It's not a race. It's not a competition on who feels ready before the other. Why the Ten of Pentacles? Two of Wands. And they've got the Two of Wands as your advice over here. Look at that. So in December, this person's planning something. The Two of Wands is my planning card. It's my crossroads card. It's my either we do this or we don't card. And it shows me your person holding a map in their hand. Mapping out their future. And seeing you in it. Seeing you in it with the Ace of Cups as the outcome, indicating that they're going to offer you that cup. That cup is in their intentions position with that Chariot, driving you to that cup. The Knight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles again, and then I see the Two of Cups. Hold on, gotta get comfier. I hate this chair already. I just bought it. Anyway. For some of you Virgos, you might be a little bit concerned about how, hot this person comes in at times. In December anyways. I would just check back at this video the further we get into December, because we're about to start December, and for some of you, this may be someone new that you don't resonate with yet. And then there's that Ten of Pentacles again. It feels like in December you may be concerned with how someone comes in really hot and fast. And I got that over here with the Ace of Wands as their intention, striking while the iron is hot. It feels like it's someone that doesn't like to sleep on opportunities, but for an earth sign, you might be like, whoa, wait a minute, hold your horses. Do you even know me? Are we compatible? And if this is someone that you already do know, you may feel like this person may come in a little bit too unpredictable for your liking right now. All right, but I got that Two of Cups again. So let's clarify the Ace of Cups. Now, if you're in limited to no communication with someone right now, Virgo, I will pull hidden messages in a few moments to see what's going on behind the scenes with that, okay? Why the Ace of Cups, please? Why the Ace of Cups? Why the Ace of Cups, please? Why the Ace of Cups? The Five of Swords and the Two of Cups. And that Tower we saw earlier, we got the Hierophant, Ace of Pentacles. Now, the Ace of Cups to the Two of Cups as the outcome. That's talking about a beginning for two people to have a mutually rewarding relationship, Two of Cups. However, it did come out with the Five of Swords, which is Gemini's energy. And Gemini, we talked about earlier, is ruled by Mercury like you. And Gemini is that Page of Swords, indicating that communication could cause a wedge in the relationship that doesn't need to exist. It's a minor arcana, which means it's not major for you and your life lesson. It indicates to me that it's more of an inconvenience than anything, that you don't have to go through it, right? Like, for example, Virgo, there's certain things that we go through in life that actually helps us grow and evolve, and it's a part of our journey, our life lesson. But then there's certain things that happen throughout the day that doesn't need to happen if it's not necessary. It's more like an inconvenience than anything. Those are the things that we can avoid with free will. So I feel like they're giving you this warning in regards to you and this person for December, saying what could go wrong for the two of you is the way you guys communicate with each other, and everything else looks fine. Everything else looks fine. It feels like the way you guys communicate with each other will be the biggest issue. The roadblock is what I'm getting. Ooh, 21, 21. Backwards, that's 3 and 3. But anyways, it just feels like someone feels like they're being misunderstood in December, or people misunderstand their intentions, misunderstand what they're wanting to do. It's like I'm hearing someone say, whoa, you got my intentions all wrong. That's not what I meant by that. That's just how I'm feeling in regards to this. Because everything else looks fantastic, Virgo. Everything else looks great. I can't get comfortable. Some of you guys may have trouble getting comfortable in December with somebody. Whether you're having trouble getting comfortable with someone, or you're having trouble getting comfortable with a plan, or getting comfortable with one's family members. Whoa, wait a minute. For some of you, someone here may be making a plan, Two of Wands, for you to either meet one's family or join them for a family event if you already know their family. And some of you Virgos may feel like you feel uncomfortable with their family, to where you're worried that there's going to be misunderstandings, or you're going to feel like you have to defend yourself and you don't want the awkwardness, or you feel like there's some gossip around you and this person's relationship. Like this person's family may be talking negatively about you or your family. Someone here may feel uncomfortable with someone's family. And I got the Six of Cups right here. There could be siblings involved. Six of Cups can talk about siblings or people we've known for a while. Wow, that kind of switched up a little bit. Yeah, for some of you, that's what I'm kind of getting. Someone not feeling comfortable with one's family, because everything else looks really good for the two of you. And for some of you, this had already happened, where maybe in November, someone's family or friends kind of got in the way and gave someone some misinformation that started to grow and grow the more it got watered. Clarify the Two of Wands for Virgo's advice. Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Your advice is to not get in your head. Don't let negative thoughts ruminate and ruminate. Okay, focus on what you can control, and detach from what you can't control, and just let things happen the way it needs to. But your advice is to go through the journey, giving to what gives back to you and what is putting in effort towards you. Okay, so if this person is putting in effort and you appreciate it and you enjoy it, keep giving to it. But if this person is not giving forth the effort you need, or other people in their life is not supporting the relationship, you got to do what's best for yourself, Virgo. You are your top priority here. So let's get the hidden messages. But overall, I feel like for the majority of you, December looks great in your love life, whether you're, single and mingling, or you've got someone here in December that is really, catching your attention. It looks like it's a good month. It really does. For zodiac signs that came through, now I'm going to be doing the general reading in a second. It's going to be right after this. For zodiac signs that came through, I have Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius. So I have a lot of fixed energy here. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius strongly in this reading. Virgo, you showed up. Pisces showed up. Cancer energy showed up. That's the main ones that came through, but it really could be any zodiac sign, really. Those seemingly coincidental events are actually prearranged. Yeah. For some of you Virgos, in December, you and another person are going to feel like something just naturally, organically happened, but it does feel like it was an alignment for the two of you to go through. Okay? Every person who leaves takes away something you no longer need. For some of you Virgos, someone may have someone may have exited your life, whether by your decision or theirs, and you spent the majority of November, making peace with it and realizing what they're taking with them is something you don't need anymore, and that you're finding the positive in that. Confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. I am getting that in December, some sort of misunderstanding or some sort of altercation involving other people, because Five of Swords usually connects with other people at times, is going to lead to a point where someone's going to be like, all right, what's happening to us now? Where's this going now? What are we doing here? But remember, this can be avoided. Values. We have too many differences. Yeah, I'm getting like a family thing here. I strongly got that. Some sort of family situation. Now, if you're only staying for the love portion and you're not going to watch the journal portion that I'm about to do right now after this, please rock that like and subscribe button if you're girl. And if you like to book a private reading with me, Virgo, you'll find a link to my website in the description box below of every video that I publish here on YouTube. BaddisonIntuitiveTarot.com. That's 2 Ds, not one for Baddison. And every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do go live with the All Signs Their Feelings for You reading, where I do a similar spread as this, but I try to connect with you live on air. That's where I show my face. I try to bond with you. I have fun. I'll link the most recent one I did in the description box below this video titled All Signs, Their Feelings for You. I still had dreams about you and our happy times together. This is for my limited to no communication group. I'm feeling lost and I don't know what to do about it. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. The thought of you with someone else drives me crazy. All right, let's do the general read. Timestamp is in the description box below if you don't want to sit and watch me clean up. No problemo. That doesn't go there. Where do you go? Okay. All right, Virgolicious, time to do your December 2025 general monthly. Let's see what's going on in your life in other areas. All right, you belong there, you belong there. Okay. Hi Virgo, now I'm going to pull a 12 card spread, take a look at the rest of your life for December 2025 outside of love. All right, let's do it. What do we have for Virgo for December 2025, please? The Queen of Swords and the Death card just wanted to hop out. Some of you in December, you're making a serious decision about cutting something out for good, whether it's cutting out, a bad habit of yours, cutting out a person, or just like you're going into December already executing some New Year's resolutions. It's like, I declare going into 2026, I will not give to this energy anymore for the better of my life. Okay, that's for someone here. You're starting early. 2 more shuffles for Virgo. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my vivacious Virgos. All right, we have the 6 of Cups. Now, starting off the month of December with the 6 of Cups tells me that December might be a month of nostalgia, reminiscing about family members that have passed on and being nostalgic about the connections you still have here living with you, but reflecting on you guys' memories. It feels like December starts off to be a very nostalgic month for you, okay? There might be someone that you're connecting to, having coffee with, having lunch with that maybe you haven't spoken to in a bit. You hear that? My Pisces cat is meowing at the door. Some of you guys have a water sign knocking on your door energetically. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So December, there feels to be a feminine energy strongly coming through. So I don't know if some of you have a mother figure, a grandma figure, an aunt, or a sister. I don't know. It feels like there's someone in December that is coming towards you with a lot of nurturing energy. Okay, or you're that for somebody else. We have the Seven of Cups. Wow, a lot of water. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Page of Wands. Beautiful. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Seven of Swords. You're calling something out. You're calling something out on its deceptiveness. Ace of Swords. We have the Sun, beautiful. Your blockage this month, the Ten of Swords, and your theme this month, justice. Overall energy, the Chariot, major for Cancer. So with your overall energy in December being the Chariot, this is perhaps talking about travel. You're going to be doing some traveling this month, but I'm also getting you energetically traveling in a different direction in your life in general, as it shows me you caught between two different roadmaps, two different street signs. With your blockage being the Ten of Swords and your theme being the Justice card, you're being guided to exit something from your life and make peace with it, but you're having trouble doing so. That could be why that Queen of Swords and the Death card hopped out during the pre-shuffle. There's something that you're needing to cut out of your life that is just repeatedly hurting you, and it's difficult. This could be trying to quit a bad habit. Like maybe some of you guys are trying to quit smoking, quit drinking, or for others, there's a person in your life that keeps on reappearing every time you finally, move on from them. Whether it's a friend that you can't seem to get along with all the time, a family member, or a love interest. So let me just start clarifying. No, I'm going to use these ones. Let's start with that Ten of Swords, and then I open up to the Five of Cups and the Justice card again. For some of you, you're going into December feeling like you did not get justice in a situation. Feeling like you had to put justice in your own hands. And that could be why that Knight of Swords is here. You're trying to seek out the truth about something. You're trying to get as many details as you possibly can in order for you to make the best decision for yourself. But you feel like you're missing some truth. You feel like you're not getting all of the info that you need. It's connecting to something that you've already been through. It's something that you've already experienced. It's not something that you're experiencing right now, Virgo. It feels like it's something that has already happened that you're still wanting to know the truth to. You want to know the why. Why did this have to happen to me? Why did this have to happen to this situation? This, that, and the other. And then I dive in a little bit deeper and I see the Queen of Swords again with the Eight of Swords. Okay, it's like I have a Virgo that's rereading old messages, looking at photographs, or just like replaying a memory in your head over and over again like a record player, and you're just trying to collect all the details about that situation to learn from it. Because Virgos don't like to go through something without benefiting from it. You like to take a situation and like try to find the lesson in it. You guys are I love that about you, Virgo. It's one of my favorite things about Virgos. And Geminis do this too. It's like you'll go through a hard time and feel really down about it, but after the shock wears off of what happened, then it turns into why. I want to know why, so I can correct it, I can learn from it, I can outgrow it, that sort of thing. I feel like you're moving on from something very nicely with that Six of Swords. I feel like you're restoring peace in your heart in some regard. Clarify the Justice card. For some of you, you may be exiting 2025 a divorcee. Some of you guys may have gone through a divorce and you're making peace with your past. For others, you may be going through a litigation. Clarify that Justice card. Ten of Swords and the Six of Wands. Look at that. Look how it connected to each other. I was clarifying the Ten of Swords earlier and the Justice card came out. And I'm clarifying the Justice card now and the Ten of Swords came out. Look how it flipped like that. And the good news is it came out with the Six of Wands. Six of Wands clarifying your theme shows me that you're gaining some sort of momentum in December. You're gaining some sort of victory. You're feeling really good about something. And that's what unleashes a new cycle for you for 2026. So it's like you're trying to wrap something up in the last month of the year, so that way 2026 you start off fresh. I'm sorry, I thought I had my phone silenced. Ooh, my I Am app. I remain consistent in my gratitude practice, or I remain consistent in my gratitude practice even on tough days. That was grammatically confusing. That was hard to read. So, Virgo, it feels like you're getting ready to step into a new timeline in January, which I feel a lot of us are, because we're in the last month of the collective year of number 9. 2025 breaks down to a number 9. So a lot of us are wrapping things up, getting ready to, like, you know, say thank you to year 2025 and don't want to be off to 2026. We're over it. We're over the year. Clarify that 6 of Cups for Virgo, please. 9 of Cups, beautiful. So going into December, you're feeling nostalgic, and it's allowing you to also look at your life and see how grateful you are about the people, places, and things that you have created for yourself. I love the 9 of Cups. This is telling me that in December, you've just got this strong, thick layer of, you know, gratefulness hovering over you. You're just happy about where your life has taken you up to this point. But it still doesn't silence the noise of your thoughts late at night when it's wanting to still seek out clarity about other things. So it's like, even though you're happy and you're showing me that you're happy and you feel like you're getting everything that you want and you're feeling very satisfied and content, there's still that but that pops up in your head. I have a great life, but everything's going in my favor, but I have great people in my life, but that's what I'm getting. It's like, you're happy, yes, but there's still that, you know, question mark that's floating around your head in December that you really want to take care of before the year finalizes. It's like it's like an itch that you can't scratch. It's like something bugging you. It's bugging you. It's like replaying over and over and over again in your head. Justice. I have a Virgo here that really wants to get justice for something. 2 of Wands. You are mapping out a new destination for yourself, so you're definitely not stuck. You're actually doing really well for yourself, Virgo. And then I see Judgment. For some of you, there could be some sort of court case in December. Now, I do not give legal advice, so please never take legal advice from me at all. But some of you may be going through like a court thing in December, whether it's a child custody case with that 6 of Cups, or it's a finalization of a divorce, or there's something to do with your work or some other aspect. But that could also talk about universal justice, okay? Maybe someone hurt you really badly and you want to make certain that they get their karma. And this is where you got to step back and be like, all right, do I really need to see someone get karma for how they treated me, or do I just let that go and focus on making my life great and just trust that the universe will take care of karma without me having to get blood on my hands? Because I am strongly getting that I have a recovering Virgo here that dealt with some BS not too long ago, and you're just wanting to make certain that, you know, everything is adding up. The math is mathing, the dots are dotting, the T's are crossing. It's like you just want to make certain that everything that you're going through is, you know, going to mean something for you. Virgos don't like to waste opportunities. You want to make certain that you're getting everything out of it. You're squeezing that lemon dry. That everyone who's supposed to get a lesson is getting their lesson. Everyone that was supposed to pay karmic debt off pays karmic debt, not just you. Clarify that 7 of Swords. There's just a specific person in your life in December that you feel like still needs to be called out. I'm just having trouble with who it is. I'm not getting romantic. I'm not getting this as a romantic situation at all. But if it is, you take it however it resonates. Because if you watched the love reading I did earlier in this video, this did not feel like what was going on in your love life if you watched that. This feels separate. And look, I open up to the Knight of Swords, which shows me someone playing a game of chess, not checkers. Virgo, you're really like mapping out your next move in December. You're going big. You're going big. You're really trying to utilize everything that you've gained to make the best moves for yourself. And you're moving in with confidence. That's that Gemini energy again, which is that Mercury energy that you have. Clarify that Knight of Swords again with the Seven of Swords, because we just saw that Knight of Swords while looking at the Knight of Swords right here. The Emperor could involve a boss, could involve a person in authority and power, a father figure, a CEO, someone in law enforcement, military, because we were talking about the Justice card earlier. Ten of Wands. For some of you in December, you want someone to be called out for abusing power. Okay, maybe you feel like your boss has been putting too many hours on your back without paying you what you deserve. Or you may feel like someone took credit for work that you did. Or there was deception or some sort of lie that was spread about you that you want justice for. Six of Swords, you're already moving forward from it, so it's not like it's not costing you any sleep. It's just, you just want to make certain that fair is fair. Clarify that Sun, Eight of Wands, and the Nine of Swords right underneath that. And then I see the King and Queen of Cups. So the Sun with the Nine of Swords, this is telling me that you're going to get a lot of clarity in regards to something that may have been stressing you out more than it needed to. Or if it hasn't started to stress you out, if it does stress you out in December, you're going to move on from it once you get your clarity. Because the Eight of Wands is showing me that things start to move really quickly, things start to accelerate, things start to move fast, you're progressing in an area of your life, and I am getting travel. I'm getting someone traveling, whether traveling for work or traveling for a trip. I see travel. And then I see the Eight of Cups right underneath that, indicating that you are walking away from 2025, leaving any cup that is spoiled in the past. Okay? So Virgo, wow, what a month for you. What a month. You're going out of the year with a big old bang. Change your fate. Your story isn't fixed. It's unfolding with every choice you make. Claim your power and write a new ending. You've got free will, Virgo. Choose with love. Love is the most powerful force. Choose love over fear and your life will transform. This is kind of what I was saying earlier. No need to seek revenge. Karma will collect. So if you felt like someone did not get, their karma for something that they may have done to you, just trust that the universal law of balance is real. Untangle emotional dependency. When love feels like survival, it's not love, it's fear. You're safe without the attachment. Anything else? Cultivate courage. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the ability to move forward despite it. Wow, this feels like a very victorious month for you. Okay, I just see a few hiccups here where you get in your head a little bit, but I feel like you take care of that like a boss. This looks like a really good month for you, Virgo. It does feel like a good month. But I am getting that whatever pain you've been through, it was at the worst it was going to get. It goes up from here. All right, so I hope this reading helped. Please only take what aligns with you, leave what doesn't. Never give you power-weighted tarot cards. You're always in full control. It was an honor to read for you today, Virgo. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl. And if you like the book of Power reading with me, you'll find the link to my website in the description box below of this video. BaddisonIntuitiveTarot.com. That's 2 D's, not one for Baddison. And every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do go live with the All Signs Their Feelings Fee read. I'll link the most recent one I did in the description box below this video. All right, Virgo, love ya. Namaste. Take care.